Hey folks, Steve here. Want to be careful because I'm walking on joists.
Yep.
And it's not a big step, but it's a long enough step to where I would suffer severe injury. Okay, hey folks, I am getting ready to do some electrical, and for that I just need to figure things out. I have to actually go back through, and all of this in here I believe needs to be furred out because I already have pre-existing jams, and while I can add jam extensions, I don't want to make sure I want to make sure that my drywall is not recessed back so much that I have an issue with the actual trim being proud of that and having, you know, a gap like an eighth or so. With that, I cannot actually put boxes in at the moment, but I can do the rough wiring and get the wire in the location, leave it a little bit long, and just put in the box later. Switch package in there, and then recep below it. Recep. Above that is going to be all the TV stuff. I'm going to cover plate and junction box that. Recep in the corner that'll be exposed, and then somewhere right about in here, our furniture picks up, and we'll have an L-shaped piece of furniture that will go to the corner and go that way. So behind that, I want to have an Ethernet drop there, recep there, because I believe there are power recliners on both sides here. Recep there, and against the wall, I have, in between all of these is less than 12 feet. So with that, I've got a recep there, Ethernet there, and here we'll have that same double seat combination with, part of the couch in between there, just kind of the angled stuff, but this will have the same double powered seat here, so we need to be able to plug that in. And so we have recep there as well to handle that, Ethernet drop to handle the internet for direct connectivity here, and that really covers it. Here against this wall, I'll have a single recep, and then all of this old knob and tube, as much as I can eliminate it back in, I will junction box it high, leave the junction box with a blank plate exposed that'll just get painted, and we know where it's at. And I can rough in this wiring without having the boxes in place yet, just get it there, get it long, and then I can just trim it as necessary. So it's drilling holes at this moment, and I'll use 1-inch spade bit, 1-inch holes, and that should be adequate because I'm not running very many wires at all. I'll probably drill a double set of holes because I also have Ethernet and which would be, I guess, a CAT6 line, and I also have some RG6 coax cable. Why? Because I can. I don't think I'm going to use cable for anything anytime soon, but if it's not in the wall, if it's not near the TV, then all of a sudden we figure out a use for it. So I'm going to run it because I can. Hey folks. 3 inches in off the rim joist, draw a line, using simply the top of this little part of the triangle. I am simply scoring straight across using this as a scribe, and then using this line and then a diagonal line. I'm just striking 2 lines, and so I have actually 2 points to drill at that are consistent all the way down through. 12-2 in one, and then in the other I will have my CAT6 Ethernet and my coax cable that I will run, and that'll be in the separate one. I don't know if it's a big deal. I haven't bothered to do the research, but I can drill 2 holes, and it's not a big deal, so I can separate them by the distance of 2 inches. Spade bit with a self-tapping screw, 3/4 of an inch, 20-volt drill. Atomic series. It's the small drill, and it is really doing well. Yeah, well. Today in the subsidiary work that we're doing for the kitchen, this is not the kitchen, today I am running CAT6 because this is going to be, as it was, our main TV room, family room. And so we'll end up with basically L-shaped couch situation there, sectional I think they call it. And it'll have basically 4 recliners with a couple of things in the middle, and the recliners will be powered. My wife does a lot of work on the computer for all of what she does, and so therefore I want to have some Ethernet drops right in this area, or right in this area here, to make sure that even though our Wi-Fi is great, this way if she ever needed to, she can direct connect, and then there's no issue with speed at all. She'll have the maximum speed. Also, I want to, up on this wall where the TV will go, I want to have Ethernet there as well, so we can direct connect and not have to worry again about wireless. So that's what I'm doing today. I've already ran some of it. You can see the blue wire down here already. And I have minimally 2 or 3 more runs to do. I have the CAT6 coming in down here, and I drilled a, I don't know, maybe a 7/8 hole, 3/4 hole, whatever I have. Actually, it might be a 1-inch hole, but I think to get 4 or 5 CAT6 through there, that's going to be an issue. So I'm actually going to draw a secondary hole, and I've been downstairs, checked, there's no obstructions. I'm not going to catch the wires that I already have. And so I'll be between 2 holes, I'll be able to get 5 cables through if necessary. All right, well, that's what I'm doing. So going through my rim joist 1.5 inch, but after that I have, I think it's a 6x6, 6x10, 8x10. Anyway, there's a massive beam, which is the plate of this house that goes all the way around the house. And so for that I have to get through that as well. So it's a minimum 6 inches. It could be more than that. That long bit, I think it's 12 inches long, no problem at all. And the beast gets me through it like butter. Okay. All right, downstairs, let's run some cable. 2 more times. All 3 wall mounts are now done, or ran. And so I have the TV to do next, and then after that I think I can get 1 line up into my office, into me and my wife and I, our office, and have an actual direct line to the internet that way without relying on wireless. So that'll be nice. And so 5 lines total. Hey folks, just getting done editing this video about the electric that I ran literally downstairs of this particular room to include getting Ethernet into this room from all the way down there. Now nothing is hooked up yet into the modem, so I don't have internet here yet as far as hardwired, just wireless. But I did realize that this video just kind of ended. And so I just wanted to say, hey, thank you very much for sticking with me. If you haven't already, like and subscribe, please. And hope you enjoyed this, just kind of trying to get everything around for this particular project and take care of wiring and all that. And it was a good time. I like doing that. And I like when it looks neat when you are done. So, just mark that no one will ever see it except, this video. But that kind of stuff, no one ever sees it. But to me, I see it. And it's a mark of, I care about what I'm doing. And that's how it manifests itself. Because if I can, it looks good without sacrificing getting the job done in an efficient manner. Well, there you go, folks. Thank you very much again for sticking with me, and like and subscribe. And I hope to see you on the next one as the ongoing saga continues with whatever parts I have coming up next. As we get this thing subfloored and ready for sheetrock. Hey, y'all take care. 'Cause you deserve it.